Live, because I'm live, like Jive, live in the Jive room. Welcome, E-Dub.
What's happening, Wanda B? How you be, Wanda B?
I be fine.
So this is Jive Radio. This is one of our new sets that we have here at intellectualradio.com. And the reason we created Jive Radio is because
Oh, it's my cue. It's my turn to talk.
talk
That would be for the people who like to use the colorful language,
colorful.
who like to use their creative juices
Mother,
to call you
I'm gonna kick you in word.
So all of those words they can now use freely in the room of Jive Radio.
Jive Radio right here at intellectualradio.com. But don't say intellectualradio.com because this is gonna be some jive up in here.
Yes, this is the room.
So Wanda B, what's happening in the news here in Chicago?
Have you gone to pay with something with cash and they ask you if you'd like to donate your coins to
You
something?
know what? I can't remember the last time I used cash. I use cards now.
And they want you to use cards. The great conspiracy to get rid of cash is among us, where they want us to go virtual Bitcoinish. They want to get rid of the use of currency. And so now they tell you they want to keep your change.
Well, you know what? To me, cards are so much more convenient than cash anyway.
I think they
I
do.
It's a lot safer. I mean, if someone robs you and just get a bunch of cards, what they gonna do with those cards?
Go use them? How many times do people check to see if your signature
you're going
right?
to close them out as soon as you get to the crib.
After they've already got cash.
And then also banks nowadays, you know what? When a card has been used and it's used the way it hasn't been used and it's off the pattern, they'll contact you and say, "Are you at freaking the strip club?"
And then you say, "Yes, I am." Making it rain. Making it rain. You can't even make it rain with your card.
Well, what I'm saying.
So what would strippers do if we go to credit cards? How do you make it rain?
Well, you're gonna have a little cash for that. I mean, you're gonna have some cash for the strippers. You got to take care of the strippers. Gotta take care of the strippers.
See, can strippers be in the Jive Radio
I'm
room?
gonna have my 10 singles.
That's all you're making it rain with 10 singles.
I ain't gonna make it rain.
You're making it drizzle.
It's gonna be raindrops. Drop one here, drop one there.
You're not welcome at the strip club.
And you know what? And change just puts holes in your pocket. I don't want no bunch of change in my pocket.
Women don't keep change in their pockets, but
men do.
Okay, but I still don't get. I just don't like when they ask you to like donate it to.
If they can just keep your change.
Can I just keep your change?
But I don't understand. Why don't you just round it off to the
no,
nearest
that's
dollar?
what she said.
Round it down, not round it up. Round it down.
But they want to keep it round. No. So if you round up, they're asking to keep. She did say that. She was like, "Would you like to round up?
How much cash they would make if everybody did that?
If everybody rounded up,
just
I was
keep
like, I don't want to round up. Give me my change." And then that's when she went into the explanation. She just asked me first, do you mind if we round it up? Yeah, I mind.
Well, you know what?
It was 6 cents, but I lost it.
You tripped over 6 cents. Well, you can keep my 6 cents. It may go to a worthy cause.
What? I want to pick the cause. I don't want
if someone anyone out there, if you need 6 cents, just give me a call. I'll cash app you the 6 cents. Not a big deal.
I wonder, does Cash App let you only send 6 cents?
I don't know. Why don't you try? Why don't you cash app me 6 cents and let's find out.
I got you, big spender. I'm about to cash app you 6 cents.
So what else is happening in Chicago?
What they're supposed to be sending in? Is it the National Guard? They're supposed to be sending. Trump said he's sending the big dogs out to get us.
I saw some of that footage, and I think those cats are just malicious. Some cats just, Trump said, "Hey, come on, y'all, let's go bust some heads." Probably not even paying them cats. They're probably just having some fun.
That's scary
because they don't have badges. They don't have any identification.
Oh,
just got on some camouflage and some bulletproof vests and got their guns, and they're just out. And he just gave them the okay. Go to Portland and just bust some heads and just do what you want to do.
That's scary.
And you don't have qualified immunity from me, President Trump.
Well, hopefully he's met with something. They're met with something. If
what do you expect when you have the Addams family running the White House?
Why'd you call them the Addams?
It's the Addams family.
Was it a snap or a clap? I don't know.
I don't know.
I never watched that show. I've never seen the Addams Family.
I used to love that. Addams
I
Family.
have never seen one show.
And my favorite character was the hand. You remember the hand?
I
You know
just
the
told
hand?
you I've never seen it.
I used to love the hand. Remember the hand? I used to love
Anybody
the
else
hand.
remember the hand? Because I've never seen the Addams Family, so
Oh,
I have
yeah.
no clue what you're talking
Yeah, I
about.
used to love it. I love that show.
Who? What? Okay, well, you tell me later what about the hand.
Okay.
So Jive Radio, how
Jive
do you
Radio.
get to have a show in Jive Radio?
Just contact us, contact me, or contact Wanda B. Just tell her, you know, you want a show, but you want to have some colorful language during your show.
You want to be able
Now,
to say
see,
what you
typically,
want to
we've
say.
been in business for almost 10 years, y'all. Almost 10 years. So typically, we'd be like, no, you can't do that. Not here at radio.com. But what we did was we created a platform.
Jive was already has been around probably for what 6 years,
Right, but
five?
we just really
But
didn't
we weren't
we
utilizing
didn't have
it
a
to this
space for
extent.
it. But now we
Yes.
have a space for it that's totally just set aside for people who want to come in and just really just express themselves.
Express themselves.
You mother, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And plus, you have a lot of comedians out there. You know,
They can't really
they
tell a
can't do
joke
it, right?
without
They got to express themselves in that kind of way. You know, so we
understanding.
want to be a platform for all. We don't want to discriminate. We don't want to turn anybody down. So if you want to show here and you want to use some colorful language, you're more than welcome to come out to JiveRadio.com and check out the site. There's a website. It's JiveRadio.com. And you can see some of the previous shows that we've had here at Jive Radio.
So they can call us 708-223-8953.
708-223-8953. Well, what do you check this out? Now, you know, so Maze, he's not with VON anymore. You know, Maze, he started here at Intellect Radio. I actually used to love Maze.
Used to?
Well, I still do. I'm still crazy.
You still love.
Maze is
You're a fan.
Maze. I am a fan of Maze Jackson. But there's a page now called Fact Check Maze Jackson. Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy.
I wonder who created that page. Is it a fan of Maze or someone who's totally not a fan?
I checked out after you mentioned the page to me. I went through some past posts. It's actually been around since about 3 years. I mean, it's not a new page. And as I went through, definitely not a fan.
Well, you know what
I
say
mean,
this
the
right.
person who created it is definitely not a fan.
Well, Maze must be doing something right, because if you got haters that'll go that far
To make a whole page
to
just
create a page
to fact check
Fact
you,
check Maze
but
Jackson,
you're gonna spend full time.
you must really dislike this guy.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not a fan of a fact checking page. Actually, do it on Trump. Do it on somebody different. But
No, I don't think I have any haters. So am I doing something wrong because I don't have any haters? I mean, I'm sure I have a couple of old female haters.
I think you don't recognize, if you had them, you're not in that space, so you don't even pay attention to them. They're over somewhere hating, and you living your life and being E-dub in Jive Radio.
Right. And they're like I ain't even.
And you're not even. They just sitting there just really hating because you don't even pay attention to the haters. And I think that's the best way to be, because I'm not sure, but I would say Maze Jackson is somewhere living his best life and not caring about who's out there fact checking him.
That's right. Just like I'm living mine. And if somebody's fact checking me, if somebody's hating on me,
they can come to Jive Radio and get a show and talk about it very colorfully.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. What else is happening in Chicago?
Oh, I thought we were wrapping it up. So,
you know, I'm having so much fun here with you at Jive Radio.
I see you're having fun.
Give us a call if you want to at 708-223-8953. We're going to be here for about another 35-40 seconds.
Enough time for us to laugh and turn off the show. So what else is happening in Chicago with quarantine? They're talking about shutting us back down.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm down with that.
You down with shutting us down, but not Jive Radio?
Because folks dying, they dropping like flies.
I'm not down with Jive. I don't know. I want us I just want us to wear our mask and wash our hands.
Whatever is going to save lives, that's what I'm down for. That's what I'm down for. And you know what? And if it's going to save lives, you know, Trump wants kids to go back to school. Come on now.
No kids back to school. Oh, well, you know what? I'm so torn. I mean, I don't want my baby to get hurt, though, so I'll keep him home. But at the same time, I want him to really learn. I'm very afraid of what he'll learn from home, because the last year didn't go smooth.
Well, I'm all for saving lives. And if staying home is going to save a life, I really, really recommend you stay home.
But I want you to come to
I
Jive
have no
Radio.
problem at
I
all
don't
with
want you to-
quarantining myself.
We have a nice little you've created a nice quarantine environment or
Exactly.
nice
I'm not sure if you guys can.
coronavirus free
I'm not sure if you
environment.
can see this, but there is a glass in between me and Wanda B. So even if it won't even hit her because there's a glass in between it.
So we're prepared.
Right. So
for
if you
the
come here,
virus.
you're gonna definitely be safe.
You're gonna be safe.
You come in, you wear your mask, of course. You know, you use social distance, of course. But once you go on air, you're allowed to take your mask off because there is protection between you and
Well, it's
whoever
time
you're
for our
speaking
next
with.
show,
Yes.
so I'm cutting you off.
You cutting me off?
I'm cutting you off.
I gotta
this
go?
time. You gotta go.
Okay, y'all. Deuces. This is Jive Radio. Peace.
For the Jive turkeys. I thought